Hey guys, this is James from the Ag Learning Center again, and we're here today in Green Forest, Arkansas with Chris Eagleson from Cal-Maine Foods. Chris, thank you for taking time this morning to visit with us. Let's just talk right into it. We're talking about egg production. What does the egg do when the chicken lays it out here in the houses? What happens to it?
So our facility is what they call an inline facility. There's two types of facilities. There's inline and offline facilities. Ours is an inline, so basically the eggs are laid and conveyed straight into our processing plant. We're in an offline facility. The eggs are laid and processed on an offline farm packer and then put on pallets and then transferred into a processing facility, which is offline. It just has a machine to grade, and then from there shipped out. So ours is an inline facility here. So the eggs laid, it comes down a conveyor belt, narrow, 4 to 8 inch conveyor to a 48-inch wide rod conveyor. That's all electronically controlled by egg counts and variable speed drives to keep a good consistent flow all day long. From there it goes onto the rod conveyor into the plant. The plant has a Diamond 8400 grading machine which does around 12,000 dozen per hour. From there they are processed, they're washed, weighed, checked for fecal, any type of dirt, and then checks or cracks in the egg. The machine will process all that information and know which packer line to pack it in. So all the cracked eggs will go into packer 1, which we call restricts or undergrades. Then there's size-wise, we'll do jumbos, extra large, large, mediums, and sometimes we pack smalls, but most of the time they just go into undergrades. From there, each packer packs it. We are an EB facility here, so we pack Eagleon's best eggs. So it goes into the carton from the packer. The carton is dated with usually on the end of the carton, all cartons have this, will have a plant number where it originated from, a Julian date, usually a packer number. I think that's all of it on the end of the carton, so that's good information for everybody to know. Is like, if you pull up a carton of eggs at any grocery store and you want to know where that's packed, you just put in plant number, whatever that plant number is, and it should tell you where those eggs were packed. The Julian date is just a date, the number of days in a year. So like I think right now we're on day 185. So it'll have 185 on it. You can transfer that into an actual date. So it's packed on July 2nd of 2020 in P1457, which is our plant number. And you'd be able to, that's how we also do egg recalls for any type of, we could recall any egg packed any day and know where it went in the United States. So from there, it's the carton's dated, and then the eggs are stamped, and then it goes up a packer line. Those eggs are put into boxes. The boxes are put onto a conveyor, go through a tape machine, palletized, put in the cooler, and ready to go to the customer.
Okay. About how many eggs do you produce here each year?
So with our capacity right now, we're doing around 28 million dozen a year.
A lot of eggs.
28 million dozen, which would be 300 and something thousand, 300 million eggs. A bunch.
A bunch of eggs. So do you go nationwide? Do they mostly stay in the southeast? Where do most of your eggs go when they leave
Most
here?
of our eggs go south of here, Texas, New Mexico, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. I think that's, well, we have some go up in Kansas too. So.
Okay. A lot of what we've been doing, Chris, even back as far as when this COVID deal first started, we've had to really revamp everything we've done with regards to what we do at the Ag Learning Center. And I asked this question of everybody: how did the COVID-19 affect day-to-day operations here?
Right. So I don't know if everybody's probably heard what they call essential workers. We're all labeled as essential workers. So we're a 7-day-a-week, 365. I mean, we work every day. The hen lays eggs every day. They have to be processed every day. So we're considered essential workers, and that door. So as far as affecting us on day-to-day operations, you know, we still operate. We've been blessed and continue to operate really well compared to some of the other poultry operations or facilities in the state. We do have and have always had a strong biosecurity program, and I think that's helped us manage it here. No one comes on our facility without dipping their feet and sanitizing their hands. That's at the gate, and then as you go into any chicken house, which we don't allow visitors in the chicken house because of biosecurity, avian influenza, bronchitis, there's all kinds of diseases that can get in. So if we do let a visitor in our facilities, they are supposed to be away from chicken, any type of poultry, for at least 72 hours. But when they go in again, they dip their feet, sanitize their hand, and then are also dressed out in a Tyvek suit to keep just anything out of the chicken houses. But as far as the COVID, I think our biosecurity program has helped deter and keep that out of here to an extent. We can control it here, can't control what employees do away from the facility as far as birthday parties and stuff like that. But you know, it's been challenging, worrisome for us as a company for our employee health and stuff like that. But we're getting along really good.
Good deal. Are all the hens here, are all the hens here caged?
No.
Caged animals? So,
yeah, there's several types of production. That's something that everybody should really look into. We have cage layers here, caged white layers, cage-free white layers, and cage-free brown layers here. But there's also organic layers. There's pasture-raised, free range, and you know, all that stuff is a premium priced product. And I would encourage people to really study and figure out what they believe in and buy the product that they best suits their economic need and what they believe in. A lot of people think that the cage-free is a lot less cruel. It comes down to animal husbandry and animal rights activist type deal. You know, the mortality rate in the cage-free layers does seem to run higher because there's a lot more birds that can pick on each other, whereas when you get them in the cage, there's just 4 to 9 birds per cage, and they don't seem to pick on each other as bad, so you have a lot less mortality rates in the cage layers. But yes, we do have inline caged layers, inline cage-free white, and then offline cage-free brown production here.
You know, we talk about, we spend a lot of time talking about nutrition and byproducts and that kind of stuff. You know, what kind of feed do these hens eat?
So basically our hens all, I wouldn't say all, I don't know about other companies, but our company feeds basically a ground mesh, corn, soy diet, all vegetarian fed. All the Cal-Maine birds are vegetarian fed, but that's also an EB requirement feed. The difference in our feed over a generic, like a Great Value Walmart egg versus an Eagleson Best egg is feed ingredients. We use a biotin, which we have an EB egg is lower in cholesterol, higher in vitamin D. There's several other claims. I can't think of all of them right off the top of my head, but they're basically nutrient enhanced eggs. So we have additional ingredients in our feed. So our feed's more expensive, and that's what makes the EB egg more expensive in the retail market, is because of the higher cost feed. So.
Well, Chris, we certainly do appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for sharing this information with us. Guys, remember to like, comment, and share for a Shot at Ag Learning Center t-shirt. Thanks. Have a great day.